Hello, hello. How is everybody on this fine day? On this fine Monday, one of Garfield's favorite days. It's at least in his top 7 days of the week, if I'm not mistaken. I hope everybody's doing good. I am doing. I'm sorry you went all out with the visuals. I see. This looks awesome. I love my starting soon screen. I'm gonna get a little something off my chest really quickly, and then I can bottle it up because I'm an adult. It was just a little something. Look, obviously it's not everything. And there's no shot that I thought I'm gonna debut and become a celebrity overnight, right? That wasn't the thought at all. I'm just gonna say that the one thing, I checked my analytics, and this is why I should never check them, because these are nothing but poison for the mind, right? It did sting a little, because I saw the analytics for my debut stream. It's not like, oh, the analytics weren't good. No, I was very happy with the reach that it had, with the views it saw, with all of the promotion, with everything about it. And overall with the debut itself, I was very happy. The only thing that kind of hurts is when I look at the video and it's almost got more dislikes than likes. I don't even know what I did wrong, man. I was pretty proud of it. But anyway, so it just stung a little bit. But now that I've put it out there, I'm gonna do what us adults do, bottle it up, stick it deep inside, and never think about it again. We call that therapy, actually. That's what BetterHelp told me. No shot somebody unsubbed over the debut? No, I don't really check my sub count that much. It's just the video analytics itself that I was looking at. I mean, that could probably be because there's a lot of new faces when you do something like that, and they click on it and they're like, what the hell? This guy's not a woman. And that's fair. I'm not yet. All right? And then with the current presidential situation of the United States of America, I never will be. It's over for me, man. They're taking that away. I'm trying to keep my eyes open when I look to the side. I believe that the reason it's so bad is my ring light reflecting. So let me just like down the ring light a little bit. Probably got butthurt, decided to spam dislikes with alts. It is very possible, because I normally don't get dislikes like at all, and if I do, it's just one. It is the most disliked video I have that isn't a YouTube short now, which kind of sucked, because like I don't know, it just stung a little bit because it was going to be my big day and all that stuff. But it's fine because it still went really well and I loved it while I was live. So analytics don't mean anything. Keep doing your own thing. Some people will even like film a dead body and then come back and their analytics are fine. So no, obviously not mentioning anybody by name here, but if anybody hopped to your mind, well, that just shows that clearly they have a reputation of sorts, a beverage of sorts, if you will. Now, have not played since ages ago. Since before the Japan trip, actually, was the last time we played. Hold on, let me take off my hoodie. Kind of forgot that I gotta do that because it gets hot in here. And also, let me take a sip of my assorted beverage that should give me the energy to make it through the day. What caffeine brand am I drinking on? Depends on who reaches out to sponsor me first. Oh, you think I won't sell my soul for a little gamer subs? You think I wouldn't sell my soul for a little G Fuel? Actually, I probably wouldn't. I can't stomach the taste of G Fuel anymore, except for the pre-made cans. Those ones are okay, but that's because you don't have to taste any of the powder at the bottom. Those things are so powdery. Let's do an alt path tainted keeper. Need any marks for Bony Boy? Depends on which one you're asking about. I believe the normal boner we're fine with. But the one that's in between the taint, I don't think I got him done yet. I don't think. Come on, come on. Oh, he's the best to ever do it. They say some things just doesn't go away with time. And clearly picking up your coin drops on Tainted Keeper is one of them. All right, I'll be on my deathbed and I'll be like, hold up. Locking in for but a moment. Okay. Hold on, Sonny. He dropped a nickel. This is my time. But yeah, I don't know. Ooh, Synth Oil's a really nice first pickup for those who don't know. It's a damage upgrade. I think also range is the other stat. Oh my god, he's the best to ever do it. And that's why I've never slept with a woman, baby. Yeah. And I'll continue to not do so I can know what every item in the Binding of Isaac does off my memory alone and my heart. We'll check right here, because what if it's Super Secret Room up? It's not Super Secret Room up, but like, we got so many bombs that I didn't mind it because we also get the chest. See what I mean when I said they dropped a nickel? I would never miss that, okay? Even if I tanked the shot for it, it was fine. We were on 2 hearts. Worst case, we were up 4 coins instead of 5. And last I checked, that's still a pretty good deal. So we have enough to buy Synth Oil right now. Are we going to buy synth oil right now? I think that there's an argument to be made both sides. Debate Club would go crazy with this one as the prompt, okay? Woo! Hey, just playing around, just messing around. You know how it is. We'll bomb this, even though most likely it's going to be nothing other than flies. Would you look at that? Nothing other than flies. See, because this is what I'm talking about. I don't mind my reflection. Which one are we going to get? Probably synth oil, just due to the fact that synth oil is a better damage upgrade. Also gives us the possibility of Spun in the future. Spun being a very good transformation that also gives damage. You don't need me to look. I'll put this one on. Actually, this is why I said technically. You don't need to know that, man. All right. At the end of the day, I'm shooting up needles into my arm. That's my prerogative. All right. You're dying on floor 1 of the basement. That's your prerogative. So we both got our orders in this world. Let's just let them rock. We're gonna do truly the best to ever do it. Probably. Might have been a couple weeks since I've played, but it's like riding a bike. You never fall off. That's not true. I fell off many a time, but ooh, and this is just way better than the other one would be. Now we need to go alt path here. It's very motherable. I know I've tried to get my mother completion mark on this guy 30 or 40 times. Hold on, let me go do something for half a second. Let me go tweak something. I was tweaking this a little bit before I went live, and I think it's worthwhile because my my ring light keeps messing everything up. Also, I feel like I've been decentered. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I've synced that one up, and then let me take this and go to. There we go. This will make it so I'm not harshly closing my eyes so much. It is a cheat to do that, technically. We'll see how it works and how good it looks. But this should be better because my eyes keep shutting abruptly. Let me do this instead. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Sorry about that. Pro physics guy here. Big physics major. Did you ever go to a single physics class? No, the only teacher for physics at my school was really hard. And so I purposefully avoided it. Not that I was too dumb, you'll notice. I said I purposefully avoided it. I feel like I moved back too far now. Let's move forward a little bit. How much does it affect if I do that? It's fine. That should be okay. I do kind of look like my head. What of it? Okay. Should be calibrated better now. Should be all good. Sorry, that was supposed to be done before stream. I thought I was happy with the results of it, and then I looked over and I was like, we can do better. We can rebuild him. Stronger. Better. Did I miss a coin there? Intentionally, yes. We got fuck you or fuck you. Did I add regret pedestals? Hold on, give me a second. I should have regret pedestals. I do have regret pedestals, so good. We'll be able to see what the other one is. Not that that's the kind of, like I said with analytics, right? Too much information poisons your mind. Information truly is the enemy of man. It's why politicians try to give us as little as possible. It's just called good business. I wouldn't expect everybody to get it. We could, I think, technically, if my understanding of the game is correct, infinitely farm coins off of the leeches. No, I didn't mean to give you a key at all. No, I think that is wrong, though. I think that the leeches stop giving coins. Here, it's probably worth getting the money, but I don't know if it's worth taking a random item. It might be worth checking the regret pedestal one, because, I mean, like, they could be good. They could also be, like, Ipecac. We kill ourselves one floor after. But isn't that just part of why we roll the die? Isn't that part of the variance that we love oh so much? Got this here. Where are we looking for a super secret room? I'm kind of feeling down here, even though all money would point to going to the right instead. I think down there is the better option, because what if going to the right would have hit us to... I'm dead. Help. Hold on. Okay. Soul of the Keeper. Oh, that could have been so goated. Okay. Soul of Lilith we definitely just used. Fate's Reward. What do I think about Fate's Reward? I mean, like, it's all right. I'm not going to say it's the worst thing that's ever happened. I'm also not gonna say it's that good. Soul of Isaac's probably better than Perthro because it still gives us the option betwixt the two. But it's not, if this was not a Curse of the Blind Flora, I'd be popping off, by the way. We'd have so many options. We have a really good shop. We could make some really nice stuff happen here. Unfortunately for us, I don't know how to see in front of me. And unfortunately for the other people on the road. Because Lord knows I'm not changing any lanes here, all right? That's up to you to learn how to drive around me. I'm the obstacle. I think that probably Fate's Reward is pretty good. It is a pretty good one to get. I don't think it's bad at all. I think we just pick up whatever this one is. Damage and luck, we're instantly rewarded. Dare I even say we're Fate's rewarded? Yep. Thank you. Hire a Mega Brim Blast. It's okay. Do we check what one of the items is in the secret, or sorry, in the... Well, would the treasure room or the shop be better? I think there's kind of merit to both. Man, fence sitting. Well, you gotta think about it this way. Both are pretty bad. No, there's merit to both, but I'd rather see what our other item is. Because at least with the regret pedestals, I'll be able to see if I picked poorly. If I grab something in the shop, I'll never know if I just passed up a bar of gold next to me. I'll never know if I didn't invest in Microsoft the day one. So what do we have here? Okay, between the two of them, the egg tears would have actually been good. The bloody eye orbiting around us. Hey man, we're happy to have him. Could have done it without him, but hey, we're happy to have him. We need to get 2 bombs on our next floor, then we're looking very healthy to continue on our current alt path expedition. You might be saying, where's the banter? Where's you talking about random stuff? You want me to talk about random stuff? All right, fine. I'll talk about something random. You want to know what bugs I hate? I like to consider myself not a very hateful person. I think most people do. Like some people will say that and then be the most hateful person you've ever seen. Like, you know, rest in peace to them, but I'm different. No, so we might die here, unironically. Ironically, I was kidding, by the way. Oh, I hate bugs where I feel like I can't get a read on them existing. Because there are some bugs, if they can fly immediately, I don't like them. I'm not fucking with them at that point. Spending money equals we get more stats seems really good. And then Crooked Penny for stuff like what we see there, also very good. But I'm cool with most spiders. Why do I say most? There's 2 exceptions. 1, if you're larger than my head, I'm not cool with you. 2, because that's very rare that a spider would be that large, so I don't think I really need to worry about it all that much. But 2, if you can jump or in some other form move in a way that I don't like, I don't fuck with you. Safety Scissors is goated. Not even just for Ash Pit, but since we need bombs in general, you're actually not wrong at all. Safety Scissors is a really good pickup, and it gives us a little stat bonus because of our new Keeper sack that we got around us. So both of those are really good. But if you were to ask me what any flying bug or bug with vertical mobility is thinking at any time, I'm sorry, they have the upper hand on me, all right? As a mere individual trying to 1v1 them, they absolutely have me beat. They have counterpicked because they know I have fear in my heart, and that gives them the advantage over me 100% of the time. Evil Eye's really good, but what if the other one's even better? I doubt it could happen, but what if it does? I guess alternatively, you can Safety Scissors if you really want to hedge your bets. Don't love this. Just looking at our current money, looking at the current floor situation, looking at our current bomb count, there's a lot that I'm not a huge fan of. But yeah, because, like, a perfect example is a centipede. All right, most people would say they hate centipedes. And I think we can all agree that centipedes are very gross looking. Would I say I hate them though? Because what are they gonna do? Slowly crawl at me if they want to 1v1 me? I have the advantage. I've got feet on them at that point. I'm able to win just by the size difference alone. But then, like, you look at a cockroach and it's one of the ones with wings and it starts flying. No, it wins. It wins that matchup 100% of the time, just based off the unknown factor of me looking at it and going, I think I might lose here. I don't think we stand a chance. Was there a reroll machine in our shop? Or was it just donation? It was just donation, which can be a bit rough because then we don't get to get anything for free. I think I'm down to Crooked Penny and see what we get. Rest in peace to everything. Hey, we got a penny out of it. My man. I think we do that one more time, because how could it fail again? It's a 50-50 chance. I walked straight past what I needed. Damn, that's crazy. I walked directly past it. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on bugs existing in general. You know, we should be able to enter into the curse room for free. I just joined the stream. Why is the word cock the front? Okay, well, you have to pay attention to the roach part after it. I actually don't know roach in Spanish. You want to? Okay, hold on. Minor gripe about the language Spanish for a second. Can we discuss how el ratón means the mouse? For sure, whoever made that one was fucked up. All right, I'm sorry. El ratón in any language should mean the rat. That's just how it is. I hate that. But yeah, no, like it's. Aside from that, no, it's great language Spanish. And I know, well, you're speaking English. Do you really have any room to talk? Isn't your language hobbled together by hopes and dreams and rules that they don't have to follow? Yes. But I actually don't really have a good butt to this aside from, nuh-uh. You gotta understand, right? The English language was hobbled together by people way earlier than any of us were around, who were probably in Great Britain, don't know what's so great about it, eating unseasoned British food, man. It's a miracle that we were able to make any kind of language from that, okay? That's awesome for us, because they didn't have salt at the time. They were eating their mushy peas without salt, dude. That we had to create a whole thing called the Geneva Convention just to outlaw that. Nah, English is not my main language. That's completely... Like, honestly, that's kind of based for you, though. I'll tell you for free, you're not missing much with English. It's not exactly the best language. The only thing that's nice about it is that 85% of the people who speak English will only be able to speak English. So it's nice to have the language in your back pocket for the fact that if you ever interact with anybody from America, well, with most people from America, they will know English and will not compromise. In their mind, your language is a fake language. Experimental treatment. I'll roll it. If we get it, we get it. What happened to my boy? He's changed. So what did we get off that? We had tears up, damage down, shot speed down, range down. Not a lot of good ups. A lot of big downs, though. Don't know if that's really making me feel great or not, but it's definitely where we're at. But yeah, no, this is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me, if you will. I know not everybody's big Camp Rock heads. Me personally, how could I not be? Oh, between these two, you take lost contact 100% of the time. Some people will come out here and lie to you and tell you that lost contact's anything other than what it is, which is a tier 13 item. It completely breaks the entire system. It makes it so you don't have to worry about playing the game anymore. And that is perhaps the most powerful thing you can do in any game. But yeah, no, this was I debuted last week. I do miss the old one. Works with any treasure item as this character. Yes, yeah, no, that's why I saw it and I was like, I got to, because it's just spending it. IDK, why that got censored in Top Chat. I fought a giant centipede in Pathfinder on Saturday. Yeah, I have no clue. I can't even figure out what it would be. Maybe they're like, oh dude, he fucking peed? He fought a centaur what now? Dude, that's gross. But yeah, no, it's a pretty goated combo. I do sometimes look over and I miss the old rat, I won't lie. But I don't think it's because the old rat was better or anything. I think I just grew a sense of nostalgia seeing as that was me for a year. Now he's been lovingly put to rest into a home where he goes, you know, I used to be Salted Slices. And we go, okay, Grandpa, let's get you to sleep. All right, Gramps, you had your day in the spotlight. Okay, so that goes through the entire thing. I didn't know if it would just like slowly take some time, little bit of. I think it might be like alkaline. You put him down? You mean like you want me to remove him from the home? He has to go. I'm sorry. His time was up, man. He was ready to retire. He had worked in rat equivalent of like 30 years, probably. I don't know. Slowly accrued his pension and then went to retire and realized that it was actually being swindled into a different account such that he was not getting the... It was a tragic story of the social security system failing somebody, but I mean, what am I to do to change it at this point? I mean, nothing's stopping you from switching it up sometimes. Yeah, the old rat will still be what I do if I'm ever playing an intensive game that my PC can't handle a live 2D model for. The old rat will come back. And that's when people will go, finally, Salted Slices is back, and not whoever that other guy was. Whoever took over for a bit. Didn't really fuck with his vibes as hard, personally. Don't think he was really telling the same kinds of jokes. He wasn't talking about his shaft as much. I'm sorry, okay? The opportunity hasn't arisen. Much like my shaft. What do we have here? You definitely take this and this. Now imagine if you could have crooked pennied it. Okay, sure. You know what? The world is my oyster. I should have done that from the start. My fault. Now what are we gonna do with the caffeine pill? It depends on what we get from this one. Unidentified pill. Well, if one of it is good, more of it's gotta be better, right? Wait, oh no, caffeine pill's the size down one. That's right. One more time. Okay. Honestly, Icarus with my wax wings right now. I deserve that. Now, what are we looking for from this? Number one's pretty fucking good, but our range is also pretty atrocious. It would truly be a piss run at that point because it's all I can do. Number one, you already have high range. Is 12 high range? It's been a while since I've played Isaac. It's been a couple weeks. Range is a stat that I normally don't pay much mind to. Well, if you say it, I mean, if one person has said that that's high range, who am I to doubt? It's what, a range multiple? Oh, it's only X.8. We'll be fine, because then we also get more range each time. Sure, and now we have fun piss shots. I didn't even look at what the regret item was. Honestly, don't tell me. That's for you to know and for me to never find out, okay? Telling me, oh, if you would have played the lottery that day, you would have won. I don't need to know that. That's cursed. That's insanely horrible knowledge to have. I'd have to live my whole life with regret. What was this pill? Oh, health up. That's right. We didn't know because I hadn't taken one yet. We're sitting pretty for an angel deal right now. So, could be pretty nice. Polyphemus, I'm going to just choose, like, even if you're telling me the truth, I'm going to choose to believe that you're lying to me on the internet. Because that's the beautiful thing is nobody enforces it. There's nobody who polices it. Okay, we're good. Oh my God. Oh, you were right about being goated for the ash pit. I totally forgot this motherfucker threw that much. Well, let's duplicate it. Why not? After all, well, I deserve a little bit. Some is good, more is better. Now, do I do it again? Well, multipliers don't stack, if I remember correct. If my understanding of Isaac is correct, there's no reason for me to pick up a second multiplier, seeing as they don't work with each other at all, as far as I know. So, probably no reason to spend 15 cents on it. Buy it for ball sack stats? All right, you make a good argument. Moving on. Yes, you do. I don't know what I said that I don't, honestly. It's been a long day, brother. Me after working my exhausting 9 to 5 of sitting at my desk chair all day and sometimes having to make website changes. You wouldn't get it, man. I've been a nice 13-hour shift at the ball crushing factory, liberal. I had to change the hex code on a button so that it would be a different color because an old person requested it. Which one of us really was dirtying our hands today? Which one of us earned our pay and just kind of scraped by, huh? That's what I thought. Get back to the ball crushing factory. Buy it for ball sack stats. Look, I mean, if it works, it works. Honestly, ball sack keeper is very powerful. I won't lie to you. Wish we could get in there, but I'm not jeopardizing my entire HP for it. There's very certain things that I feel as though I would be throwing away who I am if I were to do that. And one of them is precisely going in there. Now, with how much money we have, do I need to bomb that for a measly 2 coins? Yes. My character is about one thing and one thing alone, money. I will exploit the middle class until I'm part of the top 1%, buddy. It's the only way. Remember, kids, nobody makes money. All they do is take money. What do we have here? Piggy bank or varicose veins? Honest to God, give me a second piggy bank. If these roll independently, we are victorious, man. Taking damage spawns 1 to 2 coins. Oh, does it now? It spawns 0 to 1 coin as keeper. We're invincible. Call me that one Amazon show. Can't exactly remember the name of it. Okay, first time I got hit, I didn't drop anything. That was just to show that it can still happen. But if we ignore that, I can't be stopped. Now, if it doesn't stack, not buying Varicose, looking very goofy right around now. But that's why in my heart of hearts it stacks, and I'll never adapt. Ooh, Black Feather, huh? Well, let's see what kind of items we have here. We got Charge Baby. I like Charge Baby. We got the Virus. That's Spawn. Mom's Contact. Mom's Contact's pretty good. And then another damage range upgrade. We'll take both of them. See, this is why I love Crooked Penny. It's actually just free items with no downside. There used to be a time and place, if you will, where they would give it downside. Not anymore. So this one was Charged Baby. I'm down for a second Charged Baby. The more we get, why not? Buy more for Ballsack. I gotta keep some money up in case we get an angel deal that requires more money than I currently have. Because you gotta consider, what if it's like a godhead, man? Yeah, oh shit, okay. Us not getting hurt there? Amen. Amen indeed. We're chilling, we're chilling. Because now we should get enough money from the boss, and then worst case, if there's no angel deal, we go back and Ballsack. Now, what are we gonna do about the fact that I need to be able to make it into Gehenna? Some motherfuckers have really never heard of crossing that bridge when we get to it, and it shows. I don't know what's going on, and frankly, I don't wish to know. Okay, good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit. With that, we win. We don't win yet, but this guy has no chance because we're able to shred through him. Over here, don't like this guy nearly as much. Personally, I think that he is getting up to shenanigans that he should not be allowed to. We are finding our way to stop him, though. The counterplay, my New Year's resolution, bomb them. Okay, we're good, we're good. We've got enough money to buy whatever you're selling. 15 cents, it was Eden's soul, and I don't even feel a smidge bad about dropping it. If you stream a fighting game, you could be assaulted slices. If you look at my criminal record, it's funny you'd bring that up. I could actually also be assaulted slices. Well, that one they called assaulted and battery. I don't really even know what that was. Oh my god, Isaac reference. Wait, look, battery. Guys. Okay, goodbye, eye drops. You know what? No, that was what's it called? Tapioca? Tapioca. The one that makes your eyes bigger and makes me feel like I'm dealing more damage than I am. This one was... Let's see if I can remember. You were Mom's Contact. Freeze effect. I think I'm good with that. I think I don't need to spend my money on the other one. I'm exercising a bit of frugality, if you will. Oh, you want to know what we should do? Multiply our bombs. It's called playing optimally. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Infinite bombs, pretty much worth grabbing. I kind of forgot this guy did that. It took a while. You really had to think it through. Get the knife piece? Yeah, no, I'm going to. But I'm just also getting infinite bombs real quick. Because infinite is pretty good. God, if there was a place where I could turn bombs into money right now. God, if only there was some kind of guy in this game that would take in bombs as a donation and give me items in reward. Could you imagine if they added in some kind of character, maybe like a beggar of sorts, who would be able to take the bombs that you are using and convert them into an item that would provide benefit for you? Would that not be the most insane thing of all time? Give him bombs? Wait, you think? No way. This guy takes bombs? Hold on. Wait, and he's converting them into value of sorts. Wait. This sure seems quite interesting to me. Now we should leave some of these coins out. What do we got on the ground? 99 bombs, hey. Remember when I said we should leave some of them out? I lied. All right, let's hop in. Now this is where the run can die. You might think I'm being facetious. Having a little bit of a joke, if you will. I am not cut out to be a matador. It's not my family lineage. What are we really good at? Actually, so like if I were to tell you, it might dox myself. Because my last name is very unique and it is related to the trade that my ancestors did when they came over from Italy. And I've looked it up. My last name is insanely rare, not even just in the United States. I might be the only family left with this last name. I'm like the last of my kind. So I'm trying to make a good impression while I can, which is also why I probably shouldn't like dox myself and say what it was. Yeah, I learned that one in my netiquette class in kindergarten. Really stuck with me, I suppose. Gotta make sure we get him out. Now, how do we dodge this? Easily, and with skill. Thank you for checking. How do we dodge this one? Like that. Precisely, verbatim. Don't love the position I'm in. Get her to charge up there, and then we're good. Oh, I hate this section. I hate any section in a game that makes me think. Your cousin, Speedy Gonzalez? The famous Italian icon, that's him. You got it. Holy shit. Dude, I mean, I feel like me saying that gives it away, right? Because when you think of Italian rats, well, I guess it was French and Ratatouille, but you got to consider that Remy, we don't know where he was from necessarily. It could have been the French countryside, but it's wherever they have old ladies who are lonely. AKA a place I'd want to be. Call me, ladies. Shit, take out the dentures, baby. I'm trying to get wet and wild. It's a very heinous thing of me to say. I don't really know where that one came from. Something inside of me. A deep primordial urge. All right, get him to charge here. Easy enough. Throw that down there. Thank God. Am I crazy or did it almost sound like it was about to say hawk to her? No, I think that was on me. Never mind. My fault. No, I fully see whose fault this one is. Okay. Get us out of here. Shouldn't have to deal with another charge. We're good. Hello. Oh, hi. Welcome. Sorry, I didn't see the message. I was a little busy making sure I didn't die. You might say, how come you read a YouTube message then? There's closer to my face than Twitch ones are, so I have to look further away. You can see I really crane the neck for the Twitch messages. Who goes there? Okay. We're still fine to get in, just not on full HP, unless I drop. Okay, thank you for dropping a coin. And we got another coin. We're completely fine. Probably want to drop one bomb in favor of getting our coin here, because we have 99 bombs, but not 99 coins. It just seems worthwhile. I was also hoping that would be the secret room. If that's not the secret room, where is it? I don't want to talk. I really don't want to talk about it. That shit is already on my map. It is currently found public domain information. There was zero reason for me. We even have the Spelunker's hat. I know it's rarely useful, but it is useful. Okay, well, I think we gotta try this just to make sure we get our coins up. It's a lovely situation. You truly do love to see it. Now, what else are we doing for our alt path? I think we're good. I think we're pretty much set now. Not much to worry about. Oh yeah, those bombs scare me so much. Just kidding. Why'd you take them when you were overcapped on bombs? Oh, and you've never made a mistake in your life? Damn. The old 2 coins into 1 trick. Works every time for street magicians. Okay, we're chilling. Are we going? Oh, it's too much thinking. Do this. Open. Thanks, man. No, it really did make it feel like my effort was worthwhile. Astral projection, I'm not huge on. So what's the other item? Telekinesis? Give me back astral projection. I would do anything for astral projection right now. I didn't realize the options were gonna be like that. I thought it can't possibly get worse, and the game took that as a challenge. They're putting a Mr. Beast video out about it now. Just kidding, we don't like him anymore, I think. I'm not really sure where the allegations ended with him. I tapped out about week 1 of the allegations going on. And if you're saying, wow, how could you not care? It's not really that, like, I don't care. It's more like, no, it's pretty much like I don't care. Because it doesn't affect me. And you might say that's a very selfish way to look at things. No, it's because this is how that ends, right? People go, we have to boycott Mr. Beast. I haven't watched a Mr. Beast video since 2019. All right, so like, I'm pretty sure I'm already in the, damn right I support it. It doesn't change anything. Oh, he's a bad person. Okay, probably, maybe. Doesn't, my day-to-day has not changed at all. I'm still not watching it. Sure, we might as well check both of these. Health up, okay. Second health up pill found in the run. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. Hold on. Okay. I thought it was actually unescapable. I put myself in purgatory. But luckily, there's always, where there's a will, there's a way. Avicii said that shit for a reason. Not sure if I'm feeling that one. Here, I'm also kind of just feeling we buy out the shop. Well, honestly, I didn't care about too many of them. Question for what you guys think, because I obviously value the opinion of the public over my own. Do you think we forget me now this floor? Do you think we run it back and do another copy of this floor? Because it's a little rough. We'll lose our crooked penny. But at the same time, it's a lot more loot. It's a free extra item minimum and another shop. So I think because of that, you almost have to. And when you consider these are 2 chests that'll both have trinkets in them. Wow, how crazy is that, man? Think of all the trinkets that we could acquire. We've got a higher chance to choose between 2 items, which I guess we'll probably take, because at this point, the bomb diffusing's not doing much for us. We do get an extra item and an extra deal. That's probably the most important and impactful part of it. As long as you don't skill issue. When have I ever... Guys, we're fucked. I hate to break it to you. Look, I really wanted to be the paragon of we've got this. I do not think we... Can you stop body blocking for him? Thank you. No, we might be fine. Damn. I don't know how that attack pattern works. And brother, I am not finding out today. Sure. Why not give me more shot speed? I deserve a little bit. 2 of spades, 2 of clubs. Spades into, I guess, clubs. It really doesn't seem as though it matters that much. Could we walk into the curse room up there? We could. We definitely could. Are we going to? I'm happy you asked the important question. The answer to that is absolutely not. Why would I? Do I buy a second battery pack? No, I don't think I will. I don't know if you can pick that up as that animation goes off. I'd imagine the answer is no. But this is your chance to lie to me and say yes so I can feel bad. That'd be really helpful because I've been looking for a reason to not be able to sleep at night, so. Life's been going too good for me if somebody could just really come along and humble me. So, speaking of humbling me, bro is not using ball sack optimally. I have almost capped out ball sack stats. It is giving me next to nothing at this point. I believe there is an internal soft cap on it, which is why I'm not buying more. That and, God, you're gonna look so dumb when there's R key on this floor. If we get R key, by the way, Mother was absolutely the right call to do first. And that was why I picked R key. Men will really go on the internet and just lie. Yeah, the real reason I'm doing Mother first is because I failed this fight 77 times on Tainted Keeper. And there has to be one time where I can actually win. I think being able to destroy projectiles makes it look way more positive for us. And having 2 piggy banks, do they actually stack in any meaningful way? Is it 2 independent rolls of a 0 to 1 coin? I don't know. Okay, well, that was an awesome treasure room. That was really awesome. Hoping we get way more shops like that in the future just because the sheer value provided through it, so. Thanks a lot for that one. It really does help out. Maybe I could have waited, done it on Gehenna's floor 2, and then we could have maybe got a little bit better value out of our Forget Me Now, but like, I think that might even be too, oh, you have to play optimally for me. A good time to not have the safety scissors when you unveil a golden bomb. Love to see that. Pretty fly for a white guy, maybe. I guess, I mean, over Abel, right? Is Abel part of Conjoined? Ooh, Abel is part of Conjoined, but still, we take whatever this one is. See, you wanted me to lose out on Doctor's Remote. The people will never want me to have something like, no, hold on, hold, okay. Brute Force works so well. It's crazy. We probably check whatever's in this room. Why not? It's right here. They've placed it before us. We have a sun card. Honestly, I'm in. Reduce, doesn't reduce 3 soul hearts, but what about coins? Does it make every devil deal cost 15 cents? Don't answer that. I think I already know. It does, like, why would it? There's no shot that it does. Oh, hey, where in the world does, well, first of all, it's Carmen Sandiego. But second of all, where in the world, forgot how that one will work when you have quad shot. It's an interesting little experiment. But when in the world does daylight savings? Because I know for me, there's daylight savings, or whatever one we just did. The rollback, the other one that just recently happened. Ooh, we're still not even at tier cap? Oh, this run can get stronger then. This run can get stronger. Let me take a sip of my drink. But, because we did it recently, and like, who's it for at this point? I understand. There was a point in time, it was so farmers could have more daytime, such that way they're able to work their crop rotations better, or at least that's what I had always been told. Two things that have irked me about that one. Thing one, my favorite character from Dr. Seuss. Thing two, thing one, can't they just like start earlier? Like if all they care about is daylight, wouldn't that just mean you adjust your working hours ever so slightly and then nothing else changes? You just start, instead of being an honest 9 to 5, it is now your honest 8 to 4. I don't think that really changes too much. If anything, it's better because now you're able to actually go to the bank on your day you're working, because the bank also had the genius idea of closing at 9 to 5 when 85% of the population is working a 9 to 5. That's not true. 85% of the population is not working a 9 to 5. 85% of the population is working minimum wage jobs, where the kind of, you know, the scheduling that you're going to be doing is, hey, somebody called out, do you think you could cover today? And you're like, what? Oh, well, I do need a shift. And they're like, that's what I thought. Thanks for being a team player. Just so you know, even though this will put you over 40 hours, we're not going to be paying overtime for you. Corporate can't really squeeze it out this time. But hey, we'll just add that to your next week of work in case you don't work 40 hours. What's that? You're going to work 40 hours next time? We'll add it to the one where you aren't working 40. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's just how it is. And then you go, wow, this is a toxic workplace environment. They're like, how dare you? Anyways, so that's where 85% of the population is working. We don't really have to worry about that one too much. I'm not here to deconstruct that. But like, the other thing, the daylight being more of the day does not matter for anybody. I don't go out. False act giving you plenty of damage and you're ignoring it. I'm not completely ignoring it. I'm partially ignoring it. It's different. As fun as Monsters Long is, we need... I was gonna say we need to not kill our tiers. Never mind. My fault. We can pay him. I don't know what he actually gives us. I've never played him to completion. Unlike the lady working the corner. Anyways, so yeah, I have no clue what he gives. I know he gives flies, but aside from that, I'm hoping he gives other stuff. It matters for farmers. It does not matter for farmers because it's 1 hour difference. So just say, hey, by the way, starting today, you're working an 8 to 5 or an 8 to 4 up until we go back in this month. It's not for farmers. Also, like, come on, man. Most farmers, I don't think would care. That's crazy to say they'd care about that 1 hour change. Doesn't the world work better for them when they get off before 5? I wish I got off before 5. Everything closes at 5. They get an hour to at least do something if they don't have daylight savings. With daylight savings, all of a sudden everything's thrown out of whack. He takes like 50 coins to pay out. This motherfucker is greedy. But that's fine. I am too. So I kind of can see where he's coming from. Who am I to judge? Who am I to throw a stone from this glass house in which I live? Speaking of, guys, please don't dox me. It's gonna be really embarrassing when people start showing up to the glass house and see me screaming naked. Oh, that's gonna be such an embarrassing moment. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, how's it going? Somebody outside the window, hey, I'm watching you live. I'd say outside the windows, so the whole house would not be windows in that situation, but still, I think he might take more than 50 coins to pay out. Hey, I think this motherfucker does not pay out. I think he just gives flies. That might have been the most money I've ever given a beggar in this game. Isn't that awesome? It would be so awesome. Can I play this? No, I can't. All right, my fault. Kill him. It's the only way, unfortunately. After all those coins, you're just gonna give up on him? Yes. I'm going to quit gambling right before winning big. You're welcome. If that upsets you, It upset me more that he had the gall to not pay out. So we can both be upset together. We can be independent together, in the words of... So, like, I know he's the one elf who wants to be a dentist in that one Christmas movie, but I can't remember his name. Whis, get the poor killer. Whis, I do not like these peasants. I don't think he says peasants. Pretty sure he does. Not 100%, but pretty sure he says peasants in that one. We'll get our 2 coins, why not? Or sorry, our 2 keys and our luck upgrade. Did anything else matter there? No. But it's what we've got. This is gonna be one of the easiest fights of all time. All right, there it goes. Hey ho, there she go. Either a little too loud or a little too low. Got low self-esteem and vertigo. Let's go into here, see what we got. Wow, dude, if I had money, this would be an awesome devil deal. Whoever spent all of my money on garbage, that's on you. Bro forgot the sun card. Bro has forgotten a lot throughout his life, including and not limited to the sun card. Bro's life has been in shambles ever since his wife left. So we want to keep going, huh? Independent Together is a Steven Universe song. I'm pretty sure Hermes the elf says it in one of those Christmas specials. I'm pretty sure. What are the only Steven Universe songs I can think of off the top of my head? The absolute banger that you can make it different, you can make it right, you can make it better, we don't have to fight. What's it called? They don't say that when they make a TikTok using the song, man. They say contains music from, and then I scroll, okay? So I have no clue. It might just be called You Can Make It Different. It wouldn't surprise me. It's a kid's show, so generally they won't go with the most... They're not gonna be like Bohemian Rhapsody continued part 3. Right? Like, it's not gonna be Taylor's version of something, as far as I know, at least. It's pretty much the only one I know. There's a couple others probably knocking around in there because I used to watch a lot of Steven Universe. Could have been an extra hit in the what the fuck. Wait, what are we saying what the fuck to? Are we saying what the fuck to the run? Or did I say something? Is it the fact that that's like the only Steven Universe song I know off the top of my head? Hi. What the fuck, you? Uh-huh. He's gonna kill me. Dude. And yeah, the elf is Hermie. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm pretty much the best to ever do it. Watched that Christmas special a lot. Watched all of those ones a lot. I know the Heat Miser and Snow Miser. I was there day one. Where were you in the mines, huh? What side were you on? Team Heat Miser or Team Snow Miser? It sucked because I really liked Heat Miser because he looked like Wario, but I really liked Snow Miser more because I would way rather be in winter than in summer. So it was a very, you can see how this was a sobering experience for me as a child. Who do I even go with? He's gonna sec you, come on, man. He's gonna show me why his eyes are sec and why I'm just up here. Now my joke sucks. I'm sorry. I'll try, we can roll it back, hold on. If you need a rollback on that one, where I will allow 1 joke rollback per stream. I can say whatever setup you need, right? We can do a little clip farming here. All right, the YouTube shorts have runneth dry. That's not true. I've just been actually very busy in my life, and that shit sucks. It makes it so hard to find time to edit. Nice build, or are you going for a stamp? I am going for my mother completion mark on Tainted Keeper. The build is feeling really good. What would make it feel better would be an R key right here. Oh my God, just give me like a little bit of comedic timing, please. Please, it's all I ask. But yeah, if we could get that, it would be great, because then we could also get a beast mark, because we can see down here. Let me move out of the way. You can see down there, there's all my completion marks. I love how squishy the frog is. I very vehemently requested when my model was getting rigged that no matter what you do, just make him look as like gelatinous as possible. I really wanted to look like you could poke my guy with a fork and he'd be done. I'm talking he would not survive 5 minutes in the microwave. Granted, neither would most people. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know what it... My only reference for microwaving people would be Call of Duty Black Ops 2 when you set up the Guardian. And it seems pretty effective because they've got like 4 or 5 hits in there before they're completely down, so. But I don't know how accurate Black Ops 2 is to real life. Silly question. They're all the most accurate war games of all time. That's precisely how it would have gone. All right, what we got going on down here? Just a couple little guys, not much to worry about. I know my coins aren't at maximum, and I probably should care more about that. Unfortunately, I just can't find it in my heart to care about it that much. Go up, we win against boss. Oh, we're also able to walk over spikes. I forgot about that. BBW? What is that even in reference to? It's just, you just wanted to like let it out there? Government mandated you had to say it once per day. Don't worry, I've been there. What else we got in here? Love Twisted Pear. Hard to say no to a Twisted Pear. Hard to say no to a Guppy's Eye. Now we've got a bit of a build on our hands. Where do we go from here? The only place to go. Downward. And Mother is looking rough. It is, or sorry, rough for her. Red, like great for me. Hopefully. I've thrown better runs. And I've won worse runs. So really, it is still up in the air. Unfortunately, it is still anyone's game because for all the power that I have, I'm built like paper mache. 2 firm blows on my domicile and I'm dead. If we're lucky, we'll get a lot of piggy bank payouts and then we don't have to worry about it. The voice crack there, we're gonna all ignore it and act like we didn't hear it because to me, in my head, it sounded a little bit like I was Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Not exactly who I'm trying to sound like on my day-to-day. Why? He just doesn't get any respect, right? I don't care if you think he's the GOAT who's actually carrying in the backline the entire time. That's not the public perception of Shaggy. The public perception, well, there's a while where people were like, wouldn't it be so funny if Shaggy Ultra Instinct, haha. And then they made a whole fighting game where they made that part of Shaggy's kit and people played the fighting game for 1 week. Me included. I'm part of the 1 week players. Granted, it was pretty peak for that 1 week. That's all. If your game's not gonna last for a while, at least make it a you know, Multiverses is still out. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's happening actually. But Multiverses for that 1 week was insanely fun. What, Concord? Concord didn't at least make it fun. I'm sorry. I don't want to be the one to break it to you. If they at least made it fun, people who bought it would be telling their friends, you actually have to hop on Concord. I understand that there's like a whole meme around it right now, but the gameplay is really solid. Do you want to know what people said instead? Damn, this game sold like shit and also isn't good. So that one does not get the pass of at least making it good because they failed to do the one thing. I didn't even know they added him. Who, Shaggy? Yeah, no, Shaggy was base roster for Multiverses. He was base roster and they gave him the Ultra Instinct meme, and that was pretty much all they had to go off of. Because Shaggy's not much of a fighter. He's more of a lover. Are they not wrong? No, they were 100% correct. That's why the game shut down so quickly. But like, you want to know a perfect example of a game that didn't last for a long time, but damn, they made it good while they were out? Bro, I will never in my life forgive the gaming sphere for how dirty they did Rumbleverse. If you didn't play Rumbleverse, you weren't there, all right? You weren't on the front lines. Don't be like, oh, it wasn't that good. It was that good. That game was pure gas. It was pure heat. People say, I want new takes on the fighting game genre. I want new takes on fighters. Fighters are so, they're so done to death. They're so played out. Rumbleverse releases, does something new, different twist on the fighting genre, makes it a battle royale, but still has really good combat and read-based gameplay, which is all you can ask for in a fighting game. Oh my god, they've done it. They've done the impossible. How do you people, you harlots, you wolves in sheep's clothing, how will you repay them for the good deed they've done? None of you motherfuckers play it and then play Destiny for the next 3 years and complain that it has nothing new. You have made your bed, so lie. Thank you. I just feel a little bit passionate about that one. So in other words, yeah, I think Rumbleverse is a pretty good game. I don't know, a little bit underrated in my opinion, but that was a nightmare blunt rotation that I put myself in. All right, good run, good run. And just like that, the cursed penny has been unlocked. What does it do? Doesn't look particularly appetizing, but aside from that, I can't really tell you. Dude, it sucks that I move my whole head over when I do that. GG. It was a good run. It was a good run. I don't think I could have thrown that one. Seeing how clean we played that fight, you want to know what I think the hidden carry was? I wish there was like a run history so I could point it out right now. Is there? Man plays Isaac for 2,000 hours and is about to find out if there's a run history. There's not a run history. Well, I'll still go into items and show it. The hidden goat. No, it should be up top. I'll find it. Here it is. Mom's contact is so broken. This item is not fair. It is simply an unfair experience. One of us gets to play the game, the other one gets to watch. Sorry, I was taking a sip of my drink. That's why my model moves heinously. Because apparently I move like a cartoon character. I've never thought about how much. Nah, lost contact when you the fight there. Mom's contact and lost contact together, but when I had a contact for both eyes, I was shutting down, man. That was truly all I needed. Now we can always do an Eve run. Eve runs are pretty easy. Have we done a... Ooh, we haven't done Delirium either. Which one should I do? I'm not a huge fan of... Can you tell who I'm not a huge fan of? I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's just go get a mother win on Tainted Apollyon. I love Tainted Apollyon. Tainted Apollyon is a peak character, and I don't care what anybody says. You don't have to care about any stats other than Locust. Do you? Okay. Man gets hit on first enemy, lives to regret it. Look. You guys have never given false confidence to somebody? You've never let them think that they're better than they are just so you can sandbag and win? It's more impressive when I come from, it's a rags to riches story now rather than a riches to riches story. Play hot potato, never mind, lol. I have to get through the challenges at some point. And I've gotten through most of them without much pain for a lot of them. Remember when the Purist was like the challenge? When Isaac first released? Well, when Rebirth first released, actually, if you think about it, Isaac's first release was, I know, we're getting rid of the no shot, all right? What are you, insane? But when Rebirth first released, I can't remember if Purist was a challenge in OG Isaac. I don't think it was, but honestly, my knowledge of Flash Isaac, I was probably 8 when I played it. If I beat Mom's heart once total with 200 hours in the game, and I thought I was the most goated player of all time. Granted, if you put me back on Flash Isaac right now, I'm getting hit by stuff that I should not be getting hit by because the hitboxes don't exactly line up, and we've come to expect way better hitboxes just due to the fact that the game is more polished now than it was in its Flash state. Granted, the Flash one's still very impressive for what it was at the time, absolutely. It's very easy to see how it spawned into what it has now. I'm just saying that, I like this one. That's definitely worthwhile of a pickup. Here? It's not where it was, but it does let us open up another one of these chests. Now, are we doing Mother again? Or are we doing Delirium? I don't know. Rip Flash? Is Flash... I guess, yeah, I mean, Flash is dead, so I guess Flash Isaac is dead, huh? I didn't even think about that, ever. But anyways, so... Purist used to be like the him challenge, like no shot, you beat Purist, and now it's like, oh, you haven't beat Ultra Hard? Wow, what's it like to not be in the cock and ball torture? Must be crazy. Wait, you're telling me you don't have to go online and pay women to demean you? What the fuck? Wait, what's that like? I wouldn't know, I play Isaac. I don't understand this, actually. I see crying children and point to them and go, oh my god, just like my favorite video game. I see them crying on the airplane while everybody else is trying to sleep, and I just start Wojak pointing, and I'm like, guys! Look! Let's try right there. Oh my god, he's the best to ever do it. We'll kill this key beggar. Okay, I was hoping for a little something better. We'll do Mother again. You gotta do your Mother taxes eventually, right? I love doing other paths too much, but once we get done all of our completion marks across all characters, you should be popping off, because then we get to start our random streak. What was that with your model lifting? You can't tell, I readjusted in my chair. And I looked over and saw him take off. Kerbal Space Program style. Whoa, a real Kerbal fan. Never played it. It was just kind of everywhere at one point in time. And I still don't really know what you did in it or how you'd succeed. I believe there's a Kerbal 2 now. but I haven't ever heard anything about it, good or bad. So maybe it's really good. I hold out some hope that it would be, but... Or I hold out expectation, seeing as I haven't really heard anything about it, despite how much I heard about the first one. That's not a great sign, but that's true for so many games now. Probably we just take Blessed Penny. Blessed Penny's really good as a trinket, by the way. It's just that we're still in the earlier floors where we could actually get Petrified Poop value. Kerbal Space Program 2 was abandoned, and the first one wasn't? They really just said, nah, we struck gold with this one, let's go back? I mean, if that's what it was, fair play to them. Hopefully, we're looking at a damage upgrade here. We'll have options for which one we suck off and which one we keep. Damn, I hate you. Yo, I despise this boss. This boss sucks ass, by the way. Oh, you're just salty because you got hit? Yes, precisely. I'm happy you get it. I hate this guy. We gotta walk in a line that does not give him any form of advantage. Okay, yeah, jump, jump. I think my main issue is that it's so hard to see the gaseous cloud around him. If that was slightly more clear, I don't think I'd mind him at all. And it could just be me, but I refuse to believe that's the truth. If we see any damage in here, I don't want to talk about it. It's a she, by the way. And she throwing ash like that? No daughter of mine. My son, yes, absolutely. I'll teach him, actually. But I'm trying to deconstruct gender norms here. Probably just suck those up. Yeah, Betrayal and Monstros, I'd rather have the bar of soap over those ones. So I think that was still a good choice. That's crazy. I mean, I guess Rek'Sai is also a girl. If you don't know who Rek'Sai is, look her up. That's my queen right there. Reporting for duty, my beautiful queen. I don't think you can tell I was bowing there, but I tried to. I tried to make it look like my rat was. I mean, I always forget that, like, you can kind of actually see what I'm doing now. It's a really weird thing. Luckily, I don't have hand tracking, because then you'd be like, how come every time he takes his right hand off the keyboard, it's furiously moving? I'm sorry, I'm playing Isaac optimally. I'm trying to get a good streak going, edging or otherwise. Whatever streak I can get, I'll take. Mewing, edging, mogging. I'm just saying the keywords at this point. This is how you get the YouTube algorithm to notice you. They're like, holy shit, he's really on one. He knows what he's talking about. Now, what are we looking for out of this item room? Anything that's takeable. Anything that will actually increase our damage. Very rare to see in an item room, but I would love to see one. Whew, that's nice. I think when you got a reroll in front of you, it's not that bad. Eye tracking would be interesting. Well, I mean, like, the model does track where my eyes are looking, but it also kind of tracks that with my head. Just seeing as I didn't, because I could have had better pupil tracking for that. However, I think then I would just look like a generic anime boy who also happens to be a rat. And I didn't like that as much, so I kind of went for a more simplistic eye style that still moves around a bit on my head, as you can somewhat see, I'm hoping. Not 100% sure, unless you mean like the eye tracker style where you get to see on screen. That wouldn't work out for me, man. I'd be so exposed in such a short amount of time. I hate this room. This room is hell. Never mind. Easiest room of all time. When you're a gamer like me. I mean, to see what you're looking at on screen. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like that would only work with certain styles of videos. I'm not gonna say which ones. Like what, a try not to goon compilation? Yeah, probably something like that. I feel like my eyes dart around a lot. You'd constantly see my eyes move over to the left side of my screen, and then you'd just be able to type, damn bitch, there's no new chats. Go back to playing. The soul destroyer being thrown out. The, hey man, maybe if you were interesting. Okay. I'll go back to playing the silly game. I'm sorry. What are we looking for from the boss? We're looking for an easy to beat boss, 100%. I would not call you necessarily easy to beat. If I get a damage upgrade, you are, because our flies decimate you. But until we get that, also happy Pride Month. It's not Pride Month, by the way, but like still. For me, maybe I'm just, I don't know, too much of an ally or whatever. Don't you have sex with men? All right, yeah, sure. We're gonna bring that into it. But to me, it's always Pride Month. I don't know, maybe it's just me, guys. Do I want that one or do I want a mystery box? I guess we take this one. Then we go roll our item room. If we can't get anything good, probably not for us. Ooh. We can't do it. We can't do it. I wanted to do it so bad, and then I remembered something. You want to know what I remembered? If we want to continue on the alt path, I need a second bomb. So there's no way I can bomb anything. So we'll just use our coins for a reroll here and pray we get a damage-based item. That is not a damage-based item. That is not a damage-based item, despite me liking Daddy Long Legs. This is not gonna be a lot of people aren't gonna like this choice. I'm voiding both of those and we're just moving on. You might say that Epic Fetus is a guaranteed one run. And I don't think I'd disagree with you. I would 100% agree, actually, quite the contrary. I think that it is a one run. It might be a better sleep aid for me personally than NyQuil. Because if I pick up Epic Fetus, I am about to have the most boring run of all time with absolutely nothing of interest happening, because it's just gonna be walk into room, stand back, drop bomb. Walk into room, stand back, drop bomb. We rinse and repeat this until we die of old age, and that's all we'll ever do. It is not a play style I enjoy, and it is not an item I enjoy, despite being Q4. You might say,
Salted Slices, cognitive dissonance, actually. Because if you think about it, you like C-Section, and C-Section is also a boring item where all you do is just walk into a room and play on the other side of it. C-Section has cool synergies. I like C-Section because it interacts with other items in a cool way. Dr. Fetus has like Epic Fetus has like 2 cool synergies, and everything else about it is boring as hell. Also, what's the point of winning if I don't feel like a winner? Do you know who said that? Me. This moment. And I don't think anybody else, probably. I mean, there's a good chance. By the way, this is also my warm-up for when they drop Isaac Online, right? Because I want to be the hero of online. I want to show up in people's lobbies and they think to themselves, no way. This is the Salted Slices. I'm trying to be like LeBron, Kobe, Michael Jordan, pick your, even Shaquille O'Neal, we gotta throw some respect on there. I'm trying to be that, but for Isaac. And so I really did have to make sure I got more back in practice, seeing as I haven't played in the past 2 weeks. Do you know how embarrassing it would be if you're playing like pickup basketball in elementary school and Shaquille O'Neal randomly shows up to your school and joins your team? You're thinking to yourself, we got this one in the bag. There's no shot we can fumble this now. The first thing Shaq does on the court is twist his ankle, trip, and is out of the rest of the game. That would be the most embarrassing moment of my entire career. So I gotta make sure that I actually do look like I'm performing when Isaac Online drops. Otherwise, the whole entire branding behind the channel, what was it for? He's the Isaac guy. He's decent at Isaac. He's mid to okay at Isaac. That's his brand. The Japanese names for Pokemon sure are something. I have a shirt that I got in Japan, a hoodie that I got in Japan that is a Pokemon one. It has the Japanese name. I have 2 of them actually. One has the Japanese name for Panda Mouse. No, Mousehold, sorry, the evolved stage. And the other one is Tatsugiri, and they're both in their Japanese names, and I really, really like those shirts. I think they're so sick. They're also very high quality. We have thrown the entire run. Sorry to say it, I don't win this. I plain and simply, you know how people will say, know your limit, stay within it? I know my limit. Strictly on the outside there. Okay. Show you what it feels like now I'm on the outside. Now, this one's interesting. It is a very interesting pickup, because we do need more speed, 100%. I would not argue against being a little bit faster, but more flies is fun. We should probably move quick. Now we can easily get rid of Belt. You gotta get pumping harder. In the month of November, you would come into my stream and tell me to get pumping harder. This is the 1 month I'm not allowed to pump, brother. And you're over here trying to, you are the devil on my shoulder trying to lead me further astray. I can't pump any harder.
lest I lose the challenge. And there's one thing I will never do, and that's lose. Stay strong, virgins. We've got this together. We are strong. Hey, don't think about them. Think about the fact that Magic the Gathering Foundations has just released. What standard deck are you going to be playing for the next 5 years? Now's your time, buddy. I mean, actually, like, if you want my real honest take on that, Orzhov Life Gain has such an easy infinite for the next 5 years. It's so insanely stupid. I'm so happy that they did this. So, like, if one person thought this shit through, it would actually ruin my entire plan, so I'm very happy they didn't. By the way, if you're wondering about the taking of the Keeper's Head instead of making myself another fly, and you're thinking to yourself that's a misplay, it's not a misplay, and let me tell you why. With Blessed Penny, we're randomly spawning more coins than randomly whack-ass room gen. What the fuck? There's the boss room, and this was our starter room. That is a whack-ass gen. Okay, sure. Dead by Daylight players when they actually have to play the generator. Whack-ass gen. But, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the easy infinite that is going to be in Magic the Gathering for the next 5 years, everybody get ready for this one. Or at least the most obnoxious card of all time, right? They have printed Exquisite Blood on a body? What the fuck were they thinking? I mean, okay, I know what they were thinking, right? It dies to removal. Yes, it dies to removal. So does everything in Magic the Gathering, dumbasses. Actually, no, it dies to removal. It's weak to removal. It's weak to everything. Everything is. It's like saying, oh, actually, Mike Tyson's not strong. He dies to a gun. Okay, sure. But, like, that's not what the whole point of the... Come on now. Oh, your deck has 4 Mike Tysons? Yeah, well, mine has 6 guns. Okay, fine. Everything is weak to removal, dumbass. That's how everything works. But, yeah, they have Exquisite Blood on a body now, which Exquisite Blood is... Let me make sure I've got it right and I'm not thinking of Sanguine Blood. Both of them are very easy infinite pieces, but it's about which one they actually printed. I think it's whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Yes, that's Exquisite Blood. So that is what they have printed on a body now, which is terrifying because there are a lot of cards that are like, oh, whenever you gain life, an opponent loses 1 life. You might see where this is going. If every time they lose a life, you gain a life, what happens if you hit them for 1 damage or ever gain a singular life? Well, I'm happy you asked. The answer is very simple. You repeat this process until the opponent dies, or they at instant speed kill your combo piece. More likely, you will be dying, I would imagine. Otherwise, you would have stopped it before it even got to the point where you're taking damage. So, it's gonna be fun for me as an Orzhov player. It's gonna be fun for nobody else. Only Orzhov players will like that one. Damn, there are a lot of ghosts in this room. Holy shit, am I taking damage, man. Our build sucks ass. I'm on 3.5 damage acting like I got a build. Who am I kidding? There is nothing here. The settlers are looking for gold out here. They're panhandling the gold and they're finding nothing because it's already all gone. There is no value or benefit here. We're almost at tier cap yet, 3.5 damage. I hope you're proud of yourself. We're gonna keep throwing these, seeing if we can't find ourselves a cheeky little crawl space. Good thing that I backed away. Happy to know that my arm is so weak I can't throw over that. Looks like it's 1 rock tall, but you know. Guess I haven't been hitting the gym as much as I thought. Throw over there. Does not look likely for a crawl space here. Yeah, okay. What are we looking for out of the shop? I guess just like, yeah, Soul Heart. We'll open this and see what we got. The answer is shockingly little. Could be secret room here. Yeah, that makes sense. What did we get out of our item room? Oh yeah, we turned it into a fly. That's fine, that's fine. It would be a lot better if our flies dealt any form of damage. Also, just an idea, and obviously, who am I to, you know, give out advice, right? I'm not perfect either. Be really cool if our penny ever wanted to give us a payout. It actually, they don't want you to know this. It's completely legal for the Blessed Penny to give you a half soul heart. It's allowed. It doesn't have to keep not paying out. That's a conscious choice it's making. All right. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. I'm not going to judge yet. See, we've got one thing. It starts with that. I don't know why. Maybe. Okay. I've seen worse. I've seen a whole lot better, but I have seen worse. Guess we check the arcade and blow up everything in there. Stopping by Dave & Buster's for a quick chance at blowing everything up. Is that one guy who was posting about how he actually won a PS5 through his Dave & Buster's coins? I'm sorry, like, good for him, because I'm sure he felt like a winner. There's no way it was worthwhile. And you can say, yeah, but think about the experience that he got and how much fun he probably had winning it. I don't think he had much fun. Because Dave & Buster's has two styles of games, right? You have the games that are actually fun to play and the games that give tickets. The games that give tickets are mind-numbing. You sit there and you just click when it's jackpot. And you learn the one thing, and that's what you do. Then they have the other games that are like, hey, this one's at... Well, there's also a third tier. The third tier is mobile games that have been ported into arcade machines and charge you 99 cents for a play. And you have to question to yourself, am I a grown person about to pay 99 cents for a singular game of Crossy Road, a free game on my phone that I can download right now and play with permanent progression from me unlocking different characters to try it as? Is it even worthwhile for me to... But you know, that tier is obviously the you're cooked if you're considering it. Anyways, there's no way it was an enjoyable experience to go from 0 tickets to like 56,000 for it. You were clearly just sitting there pressing the jackpot machine. I've also, you know that one big reel machine? The one that's just like, you pull a lever and you win tickets? Perhaps the least engaging idea for an activity of all time. Don't you gamble? Shut up, that's different. You wouldn't understand it. There's a certain sense of joy, a sense of pride and accomplishment you get by you pulling the lever in the casino and losing all of your money. It's completely different. Dude, this boss sucks, by the way. I will never defend this boss. He is the worst designed boss in the entire game, but he just greed mode. Yeah, precisely. Outside of greed mode. It's not a well-designed boss. You can't just throw another mode into this mode and say we've done it. Plus 0.3 damage, you'll think me insane, but I need damage. I need it so bad. Oh, it kind of looks like someone splooged on my face. Well, not the worst fate of all time. But yeah, there's no shot you enjoyed hour 36 of grinding for tickets at Dave & Buster's to get one PS5. And not to mention, it's not even the new PS5 Pro. And don't even say Salted Slices. That one's not worth it. It can run all PlayStation 5 games at a slightly higher frame rate. So you can play like God of War, Ragnarok, The Last of Us Remastered. Hey, shut up. It's different because you can't play that one remaster on the PS4, idiot. There's also, I mean, come on, there's so many other games, right? Like you got Spider-Man 2. Help me out here. I'm kind of losing out on any others past that one. I think I've named every PlayStation 5 game. But you can play all of them at a slightly higher frame rate, and some people think that's not worth the money. Come on. Think of how the minutes of fun, seconds even. We could have so much joy in the world if only we'd allow it. We're finally looking at getting a deal here. What are we hoping for from the deal? Anything that gives us damage, man. I'm ready to barter my soul. I'm ready to barter my soul the fastest in the universe. Whatever it takes. This should be mines too. It is mines too. So we got to remember to get our key piece here. Also, we're going to have to pay the tax, pay the troll toll at the end of the level. Our 2 hearts. So we'll get that done first. OMG, new rat. How does he do it? How much did it cost? What happened to Old Rat? Old Rat has been retired for now, but not permanently. A lot of people miss Old Rat. I mean, I get it. I do too. If you're wondering, by the way, why the style had to change so much, look up rigging a 3/4 view model. That is impossible. That shit takes so much work and so much skill and so much time, dedication, effort. I could not feasibly keep the same style because of that. But he still exists. Don't worry, it's not like, it's mainly because of the face tracking. I love Old Rat, Yeah, no, I feel it. The old rat definitely had a certain je ne sais quoi to him. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't speak French. I've just heard it before. Far be it from me to understand the words coming out of my mouth. Oh, hell yeah. The one guy who's a ceremonial smoker before me is smoking yet again. At what time? 7:07. Godspeed, soldier. I mean, what I don't get, I don't even have open my window this time. How am I smelling it, man? That's crazy. That's actually absurd. Okay. We're good. Do I do this one? I don't know. We need damage desperately. Like, so desperately. We'll take both of them. Goat Head's great. Black Powder is here. Pageant Boy, amazing suction. That's all you need to see. Now, what do I do from here? We go run this ASAP. Like Rocky. Then we'll go into the curse room afterwards, assuming I don't lose more than a heart here, because we're gonna have to give up another heart to get past Gehenna. And then, I mean, from there, we'll just take whatever we can get, man. If we don't get any damage soon, I'm gonna lose it. I was about to say we're still on 3.5 damage. I forgot we lost all of our items while we're in here. But at the same time, I would completely believe we're at 3.5 damage. Meat is really doing all it can to carry this run. Unfortunately, it's not enough. But it is doing all that it can to carry this run. It is trying as hard as it's Sisyphus pushing this rock uphill. Unfortunately, he does not realize he's doomed to fall. And you gotta kind of have some respect for Sisyphus, right? And like, there's the whole ideal of, which is the one I prescribe to personally, of Sisyphus needs the rock for joy. It's not even that. Like, the punishment for Sisyphus would actually just be sitting there for all of eternity. Him having a goal to work towards is what makes him a great protagonist for the tale. He so desperately wants to reach his goal that he can never reach. And that's what makes him such a great protagonist. If you really just wanted to punish him, tell him to sit in a room alone with his own thoughts for 5 minutes. Honestly, if you really wanted to punish him, tell him that all he's allowed to do is scroll Twitter for the rest of his days. That's the... If Zeus was cruel, he would have done that shit to Sisyphus. I feel like that's got to be the Hanged Man or something, and I totally fucked up getting it. Can you just dash at me? Thank you. All right, we're good. We're good. Should be fine from here on out, but I would like to still lock in a smidge. I haven't heard the growl yet. We're fine. Since we didn't take any damage, I'll allow myself a little treat of the curse room. But before we walk into it, it is best practice to make sure we can't just get in for free. And we can get in for free. Excellent. It's like me using that fake ID when I was but a youth. I'm kidding. I never did anything cool. What was the closest I did? When I was a kid, sometimes I would like steal toothpaste and eat it. That's not even a lie, by the way. My parents, because I wasn't a huge on brushing my teeth. Why? I was age 6, man. If it didn't have a dinosaur on it, I didn't care. So since I wasn't really good about my oral hygiene as a child, my parents bought this like special toothpaste for kids that was supposed to taste really good. And like, in fairness to the company that made it, that toothpaste did taste really good. However, there was a downside, which was I'd get home from school and I'd be the first person home for about 20-ish minutes before one of my parents got home. I know, child abuse. I really did have it hard. But what I'd do is I would run into the bathroom and I'd steal the toothpaste. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Time for a meal fit for a king. And I'd squeeze out about 60% of the tube and eat it. Now, I know what you're probably thinking to yourself. Isn't that horrible for you and you're not supposed to do that? I'm still here, so clearly it wasn't that bad. Did it help with my cavities? No, it might have been what made it worse. I mean, maybe that's why they say don't do that, because it makes your cavities worse. But I still did it, and I can recommend. A scrumptious snack, if you will. We did get in through Gehenna, and now we're all good. But yeah, do I remember the flavor of it? Like, could I tell you the name of the flavor? No. Could I tell you that, like, it was a somewhat sweet-ish flavor? Probably. Oh, there was another thing I did as a kid that got me in a lot of trouble. So when I was a kid, I was big on making potions. What's making potions? Yeah, clearly not an alchemist like me, but. So what I would do is take a bunch of liquids in the house, combine them, and put them into a spray bottle that I would then spray on random ants that lived in our backyard. Why? Well, so I thought that I was making my own cool pesticide. The answer in actuality of what I was doing is just spraying a lot of water on an ant and drowning it. But I thought that, like, hell yeah, with this, I'm really gonna revolutionize the world. Not the case. So I would create my own potion, if you would. Then I would test it on things. This would generally consist of me grabbing dish soap, maybe bleach if I could find it. That was a rare pull. That was like I pulled my 5-star in a gacha game, right? If I could get bleach to throw into my potion to kill ants. But one day, this was the one that really got me in trouble, and then I was banned from being an alchemist, which proves to me that alchemy is still a forbidden art. I noticed in the garage that we had paint. Brother, I was on one that day because I realized something. Well, paint's a really thick liquid. And if I can't eat paint or I die, allegedly, that probably means ants can't eat it or they'll die. So I'll come up with my genius pesticide where I kill ants using paint. So I diluted the paint out using water, soap, other substances in order to make sure I had a really good pesticide. You want to know what the issue with using paint is? I bet you might have been able to guess it. You strike me as a smart individual. When you use paint for something, it has paint in it. And paint tends to change the color of things. So what happens when you go on your front porch and spray a bunch of paint all over those stark white columns? It's a great question. The answer is the red paint that you used shows up very apparently and vividly. Now you might say, what happens from there? Well, as it turns out, the people who bought the house, aka your parents, aren't very happy that you would just decide to spray paint all over the front columns of the porch. So that was probably the first time that I actually got in very substantial trouble. And in fairness, it was deserved. I would say insanely so. But it did stop my pursuit of alchemy. The world could have had one more alchemist if not for that incident. Maybe I could have been the one to turn lead into gold. I've got a genius plan on how I would do it, by the way. I would just add a couple atoms to it. Easy as. How would you go about that? Then semantics. But once I get that all sorted, I feel like it'd be pretty easy. No reason not to go in here. Okay, well, no reason to go in here either. This has to give me something. Thank you. Blessed Penny has really been saving this entire run because we have nothing going for us. And I know sometimes people say that and they have a completely decent run. No, man. Our run's not, it's not just that we aren't sprinting. We're hardly walking. Like most people in the United States of America, we are hardly walking, man. It is not looking great. Outlook is quite grim. At least we're able to get something here. Okay, more coins, please. No Blessed Penny payout. On the ever so marginal bright side, we're guaranteed a devil deal. Yippee. It's really, oh, thank you. Oh, we have found the super secret room, but not the normal secret room. And we do have I Can See Forever up. It just feels like it would be a bad idea to not go check the other one. 33% chance for the room clear reward to be a red heart. As though I'd need that. Do I look like the kind of guy who'd get hit consistently? Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, it's just so not good. It just changes so nothing. You had a chance. You had a chance to change everything. To make right. And what did we do instead? Oh, you went Gimpy, or I might take Gimpy by the time we get there. Gimpy's good. I think I was being a little harsh on the guy for no reason. It's because I just wanted to see Brimstone. No, I didn't. I wanted to see an actual damage upgrade, right? If I saw Abaddon there, I would be absolutely stoked. If I saw ceremonial robes, if I saw a pentagram, if I saw the pact, if I saw, like, there's so much I could have seen and so little I did not want to see. And here we are in the so little tier. Do you mind? Brother, that is the baby on the flight when I'm just trying to sleep. I think the flies are now hers, not mine, which fucked up of you. You know how many items I had to give away to make that shit happen? Okay. Damn. Oh, one of those flies was hers, not mine, of course. How could you ever get the two confused, you absolute imbecile? Blow this one up. Here's my take. It's worth grabbing Gimpy because it also makes a potential Abaddon in the future better and more appetizing because we are at exactly 2 hearts. Do I think that that is going to be a big deciding factor for this run? I think that this run is crawling. I don't think it knows how to walk. I don't think it can put one foot in front of the other and soon you'll be walking out the door. Second old school Christmas movie reference of this stream, by the way. I'm expecting just a little bit of props, okay? I do know game is what I'm saying. That's so insanely voidable. Because what do I need money for? Money is not going to help where we're going. God, I hate these enemies. Just the slight curvature of it is enough to disrupt me. Amen to that. Okay. Should be... I mean, we're in a pretty positive position. So long as I don't throw away more HP. Something I'm known for not doing. In fact, I believe most people say Salted Slices, I tune in for your immaculate plays in the way that you always seem to turn a bad situation into one that's better and in your favor. Nope, they didn't say that. They said that you make a bad situation worse. All right. It's still very winnable. We just need a good damage upgrade. This song is so loud in my ears right now. Oh my God. What is my volume for myself at? Oh, I can't see it right now. Oh, fuck. I did the thing. Is it FNW? It is FNW. Okay, cool. We're looking. Please. Fuck you. Mom's eyeshadow was okay, but it wasn't good enough. We're able to go in here and see if we can get something. While on the bright side, it is technically paid for itself. Didn't do too much better than that. We do get a Gimpy payout. That's why I always wear my Gimp suit. You never know how it could help out. Now here we could play that for maybe more Gimpy payouts because there are a lot of red hearts around us on the floor. Never mind, they're locked away like Fort Knox. Okay, we're not going to be doing that. We've already abyssed one item on this floor because we just can't seem to get anything good. Oh shit, y'all hear that? Yeah, that's my motherfucking Tamagotchi. I hope that it picked up, otherwise I'm gonna sound insane right now. Well, hold on, that's a very important break I have to take because far be it from me to be a poor parent. Let's see what he's thinking right now. Oh, he's a little hungry and a little unhappy. Oh, he's also standing next to his own shit. Let me clean that one up. All right, pro pet owner extraordinaire over here. So hold on, this might get a little loud for you guys. I'm gonna feed him 2 burgers. Wait, did he want the burgers? Or does he need to be disciplined? This motherfucker needs to be yelled at. Okay, hold on. Let me yell at him first. I don't think it picks it up. Trust me, I'm playing the most intense Tamagotchi game you've ever seen. Let me do this. Okay. This one should be, okay, hold on. I'm doing higher or lower right now. I've done lower. My Tamagotchi is very pleased with me for that one. 4. I said higher than 4 and the motherfucker gave me a 2. If you don't want to be happy, just say so. Existing in a prison of his own creation for what? It was a 4 and I said higher and he gave me a 3. Some people don't want to be happy. I played the odds the entire time and somehow I lost the minigame. Make it make sense. I'm not saying that every Tamagotchi of all time, you know, needs to make perfect sense, right? Okay, a 9, I know that one's gonna be lower. You can't go any lower than that. So that hardly feels like it's a fair guess. 7, definitely gonna be lower. Yeah, it's a 3. Yeah, he's the best to ever do it. What gen of Tamagotchi is it? That's a great question. I bought it in Japan because it was a special Japanese pattern that was like based off their kimonos. I don't think that it's like a rare pattern or anything. Because I know there are some Tamagotchi collectors out there that are like, you know, I've actually got the 1-of-1 Gudetama Tamagotchi mini. All right, mine gets happy when I play with him. So, or her. I guess I never ask or check. Take them. Sorry. Isn't it true that like birds, it's very hard to check? Say, max stats on my Tamagotchi. Best pet owner of all time. Well, I mean, if you want to call me that. But isn't it true that like birds, if you ever want to check what gender they are, it's really hard because they all just got a motherfucking cloaca down there. So it's kind of up to, I was gonna say medical professionals. That's not necessarily true. It's more up to veterinarians. That's what they're called. To tell you what gender your bird is, because I don't know, they just be cloacaed normally. And we love that for them. Especially because, I mean, cloacas are really, they're strange, man. I don't think I could have it all come out of one hole. Too much for me. What do I do here? Quarter is useless. So as long as this item, forgot that it was mother, and we will not, or sorry, mom, and we will not be getting an item here. Should have gone back, or sorry, and we will be getting an item here, but there will be nothing for me to absorb. Do you see our damage here? I am deluding myself by saying we stand a marginal chance. Again, well, misplay aside of we're -1 from where we're supposed to be. I still don't think we're looking good. There's a super secret rock in the top left. You can see it, I bet. Yeah, I tried to get her to stomp that, but she did not. That's fine. We will still blow it up. What are we hoping for from it? A reason to keep going. Please. Not exactly what we're looking for, but we'll take it. What do we have in here? Fucking asshole. Asshole behavior, man. It's not cool to do this to somebody. What do? Take both of them. Why both of them? I need damage of some form. We need flight. It just seems like it works out. Not to mention we'll get another devil deal after this. This sets us up for potentially going into Leviathan as a state. I'm not happy about it, far from it, but at least it was an item of some use. It could have been a whole lot worse. Now we just gotta hope our intruder friend keeps perma slowing. Thank you, intruder friend, for not slowing anymore. That's really kind of you. I was worried that this fight would be doable. She's gonna get hit by every single attack she throws out. Why? And that's just kind of how I'm feeling this week. It's just who I am this week. It's not looking increasingly positive for us. The days are getting longer and the reasons to keep going are getting shorter. We're in a death spiral and we need to do something to snap out of it. Gamble. Wait a minute, I found the answer. My father coming home after a long night. Son, I found the answer to all of our problems. One more trip to the casino. How could I possibly lose it all again? I can't see it happening personally. What are the odds on me going under odds again, huh? The machines have to pay out eventually. Look at that one image of the man who's mining and he stops just before it. Like I've said that many times. I do think that image has done irreparable damage, not just to me, but to the human species in existence. What do I think about temperance here? I think that if I pop this, I'm a dumbass. All right, think I'm just a dumbass regardless. So I guess you might as well just pop it. Might as well pop them if you got them, baby. Hopefully we get more hearts out of this. Fuck you. That's hardly fair. Tears in range is probably worthwhile, much to my chagrin. Where are we at overall? Probably double hit this. I don't have red hearts. I'm a dumbass. I'm an idiot. That might have been that's actually a Hall of Famer play. I mean, yeah, it made up for itself by the fact that we got a free payout. If you're wondering why I'd even want to play it on full coins, so I could get a blood bag or IV bag that I could then just get into another fly. That was the whole idea. Now we can go play it. The question is, will it still take a full heart if I have a half heart? The answer is probably, so we'll just do this. Yeah, and then we'll do this. So now we can just convert any hearts we get into something, making hearts no longer a dead drop. Is that going to be insanely helpful? No, but I mean, getting the health up is still really nice because then from there, we're able to leverage it into further advantages. And not to mention the coins that we're picking up could in theory give us soul hearts. Will they? Come on, man. You've seen the run. No. This run is actually Blessed Penny tries its hardest to salvage horrible misplays. And for what it's worth, what a trooper Blessed Penny is. Absolutely, it was there for me in my hardest times. When I look back, there was only one pair of footsteps. You want to know why? Blessed Penny carried me the rest of the way. It's the only, oh my God. I don't want to say we have a chance because it feels disingenuous. It feels like I understand that we actually don't stand a chance, but like marginally, we're doing okay. However, God, we're so far behind the curve. I don't even know where the curve is anymore, man. I don't even know if it curves to the left, to the right, which way it slopes, how many inches we're looking at. I know none of it. I'm information blind. It's not public information for me. Okay, okay. We're looking respectfully. Not much there. Not many coins from our coin item, by the way. I have a whole entire item dedicated to getting me coins when I hit enemies, and I feel like they're never showing up. Don't even have 99 coins. That was due to horrible shops, though, not just because of the item we have. If I had a single shop that was worthwhile, I probably wouldn't be at 99 coins. Unfortunately, all of them either wanted to be greed or atrocious. Sounds like an excuse. Thank you. It's precisely one of those. I'm happy you were able to piece that one together. I'm down to sack one soul heart on the chance of something greater. I am not well. That's so bad, man. Yeah, it was a gamble. Yeah, you can't be mad a gamble didn't go your way. Actually, you can. Go invest all your money in the lottery. This is not legally binding advice. I don't know if saying that makes you clear, by the way. Like, in my mind it does, but at the same time, you couldn't tell somebody, you know, in Minecraft, not legally binding, by the way, and then it just erases the pretense of it being a threat. Much as it would be funny in court to be able to say, Your Honor, his fingers were crossed. I don't think it works that way. I don't think you can kill somebody and then say, by the way, he said he did it, like, as a joke. Like, it was purely ironic. Your Honor, you can't get mad at somebody for expressing a little bit of irony. Clearly, you have no idea what a joke is. Never seen a prank on YouTube before. I understand. No. When he kidnapped and threatened him at gunpoint, that was just part of the prank. Lazy Worm's very fun. I actually really like Lazy Worm. I can't potentially give up Blessed Penny. All it has done for us is the reason I stand here before you alive. If not for Blessed Penny picking me up, putting me on his big meaty back and carrying me, I don't think we'd stand a chance. If it's a bad boss, we will use Empress. That's not necessarily a bad boss. It's a very dealable with boss. I have never in my life once seen this attack pattern. Adapt on the fly and just learn with it. Okay, very easy attack pattern. Now, why didn't you just pop Empress? This to me would be a different room, but down here would not be a different room. Should have saved Empress for the other fight? Probably. It's popped now. But hey, I agree with you. Okay. I was gonna say looking good, and then I realized it's not nice to lie. So we have lost all of our damage upgrades because obviously this is a different room from the last one. Guess that makes sense. This is hell. Then where the fuck do you stand when everything is chaos? When all around you is death and destruction, where must one stand? Now this is really good. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Probably this is just an Abaddon angle. Get Abaddon, then get Heart. Maybe I should have gone out, picked up other Heart first, and then we would have been able to save a couple hearts going towards our Abaddon gameplay. That's true. Unfortunately, it's boring. Yes. If you're about to say that this is a boring way to play it, I completely agree. We're playing optimally. We are not playing for fun right now. Hit this once. Move out. Grab 2 half soul hearts. Or sorry, 2 half hearts. With our 2 half hearts, what are we gonna do? That's right. We're gonna go hit that shit one more time. Hit this one. Boom. Move out after it pays. What are we looking for? Full hearts. We see a full heart, we go get it. Then what are we gonna do? You're not gonna believe this. We're gonna go back and hit it again. Now, the reason we're doing this is to generate as many coins on the ground as possible so that we can get more hearts from Blessed Penny. Is it a very likely outcome? No. Is it all that I've got and I have 2 hearts to my name? Absolutely. Now, luckily, we're up to 7 damage. Is 7 damage great? I would say 7 damage is respectable with 5 tiers. However, you have to consider we are Tainted Apollyon. We should have a little bit better of a build. We don't, and I'm not gonna have any way to change that, but I wish we did. Something. It's something. Is it much? Is anything anymore? It's all we've got. We might as well go in here and try to clear out, because the more we kill, the more we have a chance at getting coins. The more we have a chance at getting coins, the more payouts we can get, the more payouts we can get, blah, blah, blah. We are just trying to leverage anything in our favor. Because I know myself. I know my limits. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Now, the bright side to getting a luck up there is we might get more payouts from Gimpy. Are you honestly at the point in your life where you're banking on a Gimpy payout? Yeah. Yeah, I sure am, aren't I? How did I get here? Wind back the tape. Wait, it looks like it's only your own misplays. Okay, well, never mind. Don't wind it back then. We'll play this one once. You can't just play different ones? Oh, but you can. They have different seeds. Independent luck scores. That one has given me a better payout than the other one ever could. And because of that, I'm eternally grateful to it. Bro, I'm getting, ooh. I gotta readjust. I wish my standing desk I could stream at, but I don't have it set up right. If you're wondering why I gotta readjust. Bro, I can't sit in the same way for a while. I feel like my cheeks aren't padded right. Like, the padding somehow only goes to the sides around my bone, rather than just trying to make it feel more comfortable to sit down. It could be because I've lost a lot of weight. That could probably be a big part of it, and I used to have a way larger cushion, so now I'm more acutely aware of how it feels to actually sit on something. And if you're lucky, you could be next. Okay. Heart acquired. Time to run that shit back once more. You keep almost walking into that, and it scares me. Thank you. It scares me even more. One more time. God damn it. Okay. We've almost consumed every heart on the floor. Almost played to every strength that we can. What has it left us with? We would have left down 2.5 soul hearts from where we are right now if I didn't do that. I would say 2.5 soul hearts is easily worth the time we've spent here, but that doesn't make it feel the most engaging. Now what we do, blow up one, boom, we get another heart and another coin. Nothing from that coin. Go to the other one, play it once, and then blow it up. Because they can drop coins. Why aren't you blowing up the donation machine? I don't know if it's worth the investment, honestly. We've been getting such shafted payouts. Didn't you say you're gonna leverage everything? Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Insanely worthwhile. 1 bomb for 2 spirit hearts. That's premium rates, by which I mean that's like really good tinted rock rates, which I would consider premium for this situation. Okay. We've somehow turned it into a game. Is it likely that Salted Slices beats Mother with this build? If I was a gambling man, which my son's college fund says that I am, I would say you're looking at a 30-70. 30% I win, 70% Mother wins. She's definitely got the advantage because I'm not good at her first phase. It's gonna be a real health drainer. You also gotta consider we're still at the point where we're taking 1 damage for everything we get hit by. So I've got a lot of drain potential on the floor before we move on. Now, since we just got a soul heart in that room, I am gonna chance leveraging it. With the payout in here, I think there's no way it's not worthwhile. We lose one of those, sure, but our hearts are looking very healthy for maybe the first time in the run. This could be the very first time I've looked up there and gone, wow, we've got something. Wait a minute, it's not all over. Hold on, there's joy in the world. My smile's returning to my face. That's also precisely what I say when I get out of a Pokemon TCG Pocket game where I don't have to fight against Mewtwo or Misty or Pikachu EX. God, do I hate all of those decks. You might be saying to yourself, aren't those all the meta decks? Yeah, I think if you play meta in a card game, you're a goober. I hate to break it. You're just like absolutely a goober. Why wouldn't I leverage everything in my possible outcome to win? Okay, go down the street and beat up a 3-year-old child, man. That's a leveraging a win. Don't you say that you like beating up kids? Yeah, no, just like don't take my own words against me. There's no shit, but like using weapons that are above the grade that you should need to win makes you a goober. It does.
Actually, they were right to deploy chemical weapons in this warfare because if you think about it, it gives them a better advantage at winning.
Like, shut up, man.
Oh, they're just leveraging their advantage.
No, goober behavior. Drop that, play a real deck, and have fun. Okay, I'm tired of, if I see one more Pikachu EX, one more Mewtwo starting out on the bench,
but mine actually uses Ralt and Kirlia, and then I can use Gardevoir to start ramping.
You're not different. You're not unique. You're not special. You're the same cookie cutter mold as everybody else playing the game. Come up with a deck. Put something together. Look at a card that you're like, oh, this one could be fun. Look at Chinchino and say to yourself, ooh, wait, he's kind of got an ability similar to Pikachu. Maybe I could try to build an off-meta deck that centers around Weezing up front, such that I can use the Koga's ability to get Weezing back to my hand while I slowly build up my Chinchino, replay out the Coughing, and keep Chinchino's buffs completely up, getting my 3 energy 90 damage move up and online without an EX Pokemon, such that I don't just build something. Do anything. That's all I ask. I get that it's fun to win, but at some point you're gonna learn that it's even more fun to have friends. Every time I see somebody playing one of those decks, all I hear is like the from SpongeBob, dude. Like, you can surely do better. If you're able to play those decks and pilot them, even if you want like, oh, I want a deck that I don't have to think about much with, just do like Wigglytuff EX and Exeggutor EX. Boom. Now you got a brain off deck, or Marowak EX. Now you're rolling coins and having fun.
Oh, well, I do that with Misty.
Nobody has fun when you roll coins for Misty. Everybody thinks it's based when you roll coins with Marowak EX. Because Misty is cheating. We all know it. She's tax cheating, okay? You're the 1% dodging your taxes.
Oh, most people only get 1 energy per turn, but I can get up to 37.
Okay, man. Cheater. Throw him out of the tournament. I think Misty is a really bad card design for the game, by the way. But I can go off on that rant at another time if you want. No, we're going off on it now. I've started myself on it. I'm gonna finish myself off. Happy No Nut November, boys. But the reason Misty's a bad design is when you look at other cards, like Lieutenant Surge or Brock, they specify a type of Pokemon. Misty does not, and I don't really understand why. Just make it Starmie or Lapras. Done. I've made you the change you need. Attach energy to Starmie or Lapras. Boom, it's done. Starmie EX is the stronger deck, though. It is the stronger deck, but it thematically works with Misty for it to be Starmie. It makes no sense why Misty is buffing up Articuno unless I missed that episode of the anime. Misty really just got a little bit crazy on that one and said, how about you just give me a legendary for all your trouble? Fuck that. In fact, I think I hate the Articuno version more, even though the Starmie version is stronger. Because the Starmie version, you only need 2 energy. The Articuno one, once it's up and online, if you just roll hot, it's actually so unstoppable. The Starmie one's better because of the consistency, not because of how well it can perform. In perfect situations, I would say that Articuno is stronger, but it's not always going to be perfect situations now, is it? By the way, we're absolutely throwing this fight, but in true Salt and Slices fashion, I have somehow made a tank build yet again in the Binding of Isaac, where all I do is stand there, don't dodge, and I get enough health to tank whatever you can throw my way. You're so done. The saddest part is you don't even recognize it. It's so tragic how they thought they had a chance there. It really does make me feel a little bit bad for them. But emphasis on a little bit, because like, beating up kids is fun. And I'm tired of pretending like it's not.
Isaac, what are you doing?
All right. Good run though. Very good run, a very solid one. What am I gonna do now? Bro, I got a bad headache. So let's do one more, right? Nah, tomorrow I'm probably gonna go for a while with Noida. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be going for a while with Noida tomorrow, so I think I'm down. Do I do one more? I don't know. My head do be kind of pounding. Very possibly from me not drinking enough water, though. I will admit that I have been intaking a little bit less agua than may be necessary. Nah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end. Yeah, it's a short stream. Sorry it was short. Barely even 2 hours. He's a coward. He can't entertain us anymore. I know. But in reality, I think I'm good to go lie down. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Noida. And until then, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna go catch up on it. How is my getting over jet lag been doing? It's been doing 50-50. I slept for a total of about 14 hours yesterday. And I think that's pretty much reset my sleep schedule, but it's also led to me feeling pretty groggy and out of it today. So I might have overslept. I'm not really sure where I'm at anymore. Isn't it normally really quick to get over? I think that's why people take a day or two off when they get back, so they can just get over jet lag. I, in my infinite wisdom, did not do that. And I believe I'm paying the price because of it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. YouTube, I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Noida awaits us.